Light should be on. All right. There we go. A couple troubleshooting there. I was trying to figure out what's going on. There goes black. Oh, ooh, I almost said black shell. Night mail. Night mail. Now we got the light going, so that's a lot better. Guys, it is the end of summer, so I'm sweating up a storm here. Not gonna lie. All right. Yellow Talentera with the honeycomb pattern in the background. That is a way more yellow Talentera than we're used to seeing. Yeah, good people. Shout out to my friends Jacob and Kat. They able to help break some people out of their shell a bit and just come hang out. Red and black Tyranno beat. Come on, man. It doesn't get no better than that. It's just more collector items, really. And yeah, more trading pieces here. A blue Hell's Hammer. The blue Hell's Hammer. So yeah, I mean a lot of I'm not like the most popular YouTuber, if not the most popular channel in terms of blading, but I will say like it is a good feeling to know. I actually have this 360. I'm gonna break that out in a second. It is good to know that like down the line, my current participation in the hobby and the community space here is just documented. It's well documented for me, just participating and showing up as much as I can, you know. So let's see this 160. I don't know where the 160 would not necessarily go, but I'm assuming it's Talentera. You know, it has to match color-wise. That's my assumption, at least. I don't know if I like it there. What shape is this? This is a 3. No, 1, 2. Is it a tri-blade? Tri-6 blade-ish? Yeah, so I guess I would kind of prefer it there. I guess I prefer it there. And then come to find out, I didn't know this, but the 385 is actually the stock for Nightmail. And I found this out because, again, shout out to my friend Jacob, this guy, or Melon420 specifically, excuse me for using your real name, but yeah, he showed me the blue Nightmail. I was like, dude, where did you, like, what? And he was showing me, he's like, yeah, it comes with bounce spike. So I didn't know that the bounce spike in this set and the 385 was actually the stock of Nightmail, which is kind of funny. I mean, it was never, I don't think it was ever really clear. You know, I mean, even like Tyranno beat, like, for example, like, yeah, the 770 fits perfectly there. 770, correct? Is it, or is it 60? Yeah, it's a 770. So everybody loves this 770, but the pink black shell that recently came out, that has a pink, what do you call this? The pink 770. That's beautiful. And mine is like not compromised by the cardboard. Some people have compromised 770s that are pretty loose from the cardboard, and people are saying the same thing with some of their bits apparently. Which is actually said, this is actually a nice little baggie. I might keep this. Probably should keep it. Oh, that's why, because it was just loose. But yeah, this 360, Spirit 360 that I got, I'll just throw it on Hell's Hammer just for assembly purposes. Sometimes I don't really prefer it there. I almost prefer it on the blade part. Like, right on the outer. You know what I mean? I just prefer it that way a little bit. But there's nothing wrong with the balancing. I just feel like I don't want that attack space right there if I'm tilting. You know, that's just me. Small blader pet peeves that happen here and there. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, I really like Vortex. So I have this spare Vortex that I'll break out in a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see there. Spare Vortex. I have two of them. One of them is from Hasbro, obviously. And then the other, probably from the TT Drown Brave. I never opened, I actually have the Stadium, but I never opened the orange um, Drawn Brave. Set, I should say, specifically. Alright, let's see. Let's start with the bounce spike. So boom. There goes this aqua teal bounce spike. One of my favorites to use. For those wondering. Yeah. So yeah, there goes Nightmail's full assembly there. Talentera, I'm assuming is going to be on ball. 160 ball. It should be at least. Metal needle goes nowhere. But yeah, just trying to mix and match. 160 ball Talentera. Why not, right? I mean, you could do rubber cell, but I mean, why would you? Oh, there it is. Red Rush. Red Rush. Tyranno beat. 770 Red Rush. Doesn't get any better than that. Oh, I thought it was flat. I'm sorry. This is point. The blue point. Blue point. Let's put that on Hell's Hammer 360 with the spare 360 that I bought. Yeah, that 360. Just gray and black. But the colors of this blue Hell's Hammer mixed with the blue point. Perfect. Come on, man. Got to mix and match correctly. Now let's talk about these ones. Let's talk about it. You got this rubber cell, which is, I've never seen a rubber cell this like immaculate, like fresh out the packaging, but they exist. And then you have metal needle. Now, metal needle, we'll throw that on the side because you can't even use it. It's banned unless you're doing like a spoof tournament like we used to do. Rubber cell here, man, I got to give a shout out to JJ Wonder, J1s. Him and Gameblade, their rubber cell is worn down, well rounded like a rubber ball there. Pause on all levels, but yeah, there that is, man. We have our assembly here. Nightmail Talentera, Tyranno Beat, Hell's Hammer. I'll put these here, just like nearby the bits. I'll just put them like in the middle. You know, I'll put them like kind of, yeah, just right there in the middle. Because I'm gonna keep going along here, and we're gonna go straight into the things that we want to see. So we're gonna go straight into all the sets. Make some space here right away. Hold on, man. Let me move this. Things are dropping over here. Come on. Still got the crowd assembled in the background. Stay tuned to that Dronzer Cup coming soon. As soon as I record it, I might even do it right after this. See if I have the energy. All right, man. This thing here, the Shark Scale, on that 450 underflat. Now, the stock setup is already dangerous, but Tyranno Roar with the 170 level, that's crazy work. 360 gear flat. Come on, guys. You can get a sneak peek here. What is that? A black and green 360? Come on now. Yellow gear flat, black level, and you got this purple combo. These purple blades here. This is gonna be the new thing. I could be wrong, but I was saying if you want to run meta, why not go Wizard Rod, Shark Scale, and then maybe Cobalt Dragoon. You can sub in Cobalt Dragoon, Arrow Pegasus, Silver Wolf if you want to, Scorpio Spear if you want to. Why not? You know what I'm saying? If you can run it, you should run it. More importantly, if you can afford to run it, you should go for it. Shout out to our friends Plot Armor for showing us Shark Scale the other day. I think Gameblade was using it too. I could be wrong. But here goes the parts. Let's go at it piece by piece here. Let's see. All right, it is a TT set, so let's find this piece of paper here. Also comes with the. Actually, I need to open this. Where's the blade at? All right, 1 second. Let me crack this open before we start showing codes. You know, it's nice to have a spare of these because I have the black one. Here, let me find that real quick. Here it is. I've got the black one, and I forgot where I got this from specifically. I forget which set it was, but it does come with probably maybe Pegasus Blast with turbo. I could be wrong, but now I have a spare, I guess. Yeah, everybody's getting their packages. They already got them, so they've been using them. But here we go. Like I said, man, don't say I never didn't donate any free codes to the community. Any free QR codes for those using the app? Let me know if that works for you. Good luck on the gotcha or the, you know, the app. Unlocking more pieces or whatever, you know? Alright, let's see what we got. A little string there. Just clip it. Alright. Trying to be finesseful with this, but you just gotta rip through. I'm trying to stay within camera range, guys. Did I get it? I think I got it. Alright. Yeah, community's growing though. You know, I will say that. Like, community has been growing. I'm over here just doing some recycling stuff. Moving the car, breaking the cardboard down. Keeping it on the side just for a quick usage later, you know, when it's time to throw it away. But what was I gonna say, man? The community's been growing. Like, it's one thing I will say for those that are making the content, stay on top of it, man. Stay creating, because the actual content is what's creating the communities. You know, people just need to look. You know, a lot of times what ends up happening, especially with a hobby like this, there's a lot of analysis paralysis that people get stuck with. So I will say a lot of people will just watch videos before they actually show up to a tournament in person. But there's not really right or wrong way to approach it. Some people just show up like I did, you know. But this is what you're creating here. You're creating this. This is my participation here. You know what I mean? This is me, I guess, giving back, if you will. Showing you what it was like in an era to participate. All right. Let me open all three, so that way I'll be more organized as I go along. Let's just go through this slowly. It's better for my brain that way. That way we can just run smoothly when it's time. All right, let's go. Yeah, with that being said, I developed a bit of a fan base myself. I was confused about it. You know, people that check in with my channel, I'm like, well, I'm not like the go-to guy. However, just to have like the few dedicated people come show up and just say what's up, say hi, and even on my live stream, just ask me questions about combinations and what are you running and things like that. You know, just sharing information. It's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, get out there and just participate, man. You'll run into a couple sweats, a couple sweaty bladers, a couple toxic bladers here and there. Just show them what the community is about. Just keep representing. All right, here we go. Let's move this over. It's funny because Talontair is on the 160, so it's moving all wobbly. That's funny. A rubber cell, I'll put you here. Metal needle in the middle of Tyranno and Hell's Hammer. All right, let's start with Shark. Shark scale. Now, this is the thing that they're talking about, this little swooping snow plow of a blade right here. This is the thing that's really been lifting things up. The shape here too, you know, if it's ever at a tilt, just catching something on these little ridges that ride up. But you have these two snow plows here that get under most things. What makes it worse is like we have the we finally have the lowest ratchet in the game, which is a 455. Look at that beautiful 455. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see the 5 rivets? 5 rivets around there. That's the 4, 5, 450. See how well this lines up actually. I'm sure if we flip it the other way, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. All right, guys. Let's get into this blurst bit. I don't understand. Underflat. For those that don't understand, when you see the bits that have the 3 indents on these sides right here, these are usually lows. So you'll see it on low orb. You'll see it on low flat. You'll see it on low rush. You'll see those on all of the low bits. You know, look at the height of that. This is as low as it gets. This is as low as it gets. And it swoops in and gets everything, which is no surprise. Like I said, I seen it in action the other day. Now, finally, this is what I've been waiting on. The red Tyranno Red Roar. There we go. Red Tyranno. Come on, man. Red and orange. A little sparkly. But what I really been waiting on is this 170. I can finally meme and 170 all my tournaments now. I can go 160, 170, 180. Let's count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if you can barely see that. 7 rivets on there, if you will. How do I run it? Some people go this way for balance. I personally just want to run it this way. You know, try to get that one hit in there. Favored blade, if you will. Now, another good component about this was the spare level. Spare black level. Because my purple one, it's a little chipped, but it ain't too bad. There you have it. Tyranno Roar, 170 level. You imagine like at the very end of your match, you're just spinning out and you just knock something out with a 170. 170 on Buster seems fun. I like running it on 180, you know, that's kind of funny. But yeah, now I can do all three. All right, here we go. Let's get into this. It's a CX blade, you know. This is Hell's Brave, I believe. Hell's Brave on, is this Jaggy? This is probably Jaggy. Let me check the box real quick. Matter of fact, I have this here. Jaggy, yep, 360 gear flat. So it's a golden Jaggy, which is pretty cool. I've always kind of just went like this and then popped it out. But yeah. That is Brave, I believe. So yeah, Hell's Brave. Unless we're saying like Reaper Brave, Brave Reaper. I don't know. This is TT, so I don't know if there's I don't know how specific we're trying to get. But yeah, on Jaggy, which is a 9 blade, 9 protrusions. Not bad. This does remind me of the Black Shell. Black Shell had like a really nice green 360 or something. Is that Black Shell or was that a different one? I don't remember. I did have a really nice green 360. I don't remember where I got it from. No, Shelter Drake, excuse me. Got it from Shelter Drake. Is this on lefty? Why is this on lefty? Weird. Got twisted. There we go. Yeah, the yellow and green. Come on, man. Sonic's colors here. They're good on the outside. Let's cover it up a bit. Let's go that way. Just like having them on the blades personally. On a gear flat. There it is. Seen a couple of people, man, just doing a couple like package opening videos and testing things out here and there. Shout out to my guy Jay Blade. Haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's all right. JJ Berry's still out there doing his thing on at least on YouTube. That's the only platform I use. But yeah, that's where I see him at. I see everyone still doing their thing. That's makes me happy, you know. All right, let's get into this. Where are we at? Samurai Caliber 670 merge. So now we have all 3 6s, which is like 660, as low as you can get with the 6s. 670, that's a really nice color actually. 680 was the other one, and then now we get merge. So let's see how this goes. Trying to get every little detail here. Get it? I got it. All right. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Forgot it was on the inside of the tab here. Hopefully zooming in helps. Maybe not. Hopefully you got it already earlier if you were here. Yeah, man, get those QR codes. You know? That's what they're here for. Get those QR codes. I have a theory that, like, let's say in the future they stop using the app. The app doesn't really matter no more in the future. for like scanning the codes and stuff, and then people have a whole bunch of like Beyblade X stuff just stashed. And it's like, what are we gonna do with these codes? I have a feeling that like some random not developer, but like indie developer is gonna make like a fake app for like people who can use the app 10 years from now when the Beyblade X is like long and gone. They're gonna be like, hey, let me make an app where people can still use codes, if not reuse them, and then have multiple uses on like a dummy app. It'll be like a dummy Beyblade app where you can still use the QR codes. It'll be kind of cool, because technology works that way. So there's always like a really good developer, if not like programmer, that's gonna figure that out. Just for people who want to play for old time's sake, using old codes. I also don't know if you guys remember. There's this game. It used to be on the app or something. It used to be an app or just in general, either phone app or just like you had to buy something at the store to use it, like some Toys R Us shit. But you can go to the store and scan barcodes, and the barcodes would have monsters in them. Some old like 2000 shit. But here we go. Samurai Caliber. Samurai Caliber. It's an interesting blocky shape. They're probably one of the most rounded out, squared out, at the same time kind of blades. Almost like it's actually a legit square when you put it like this. I thought it was more like a rhombus or like more like a rhombus, I guess. I guess not. But yeah. There goes the 6. Let's see how well that pairs. I'm assuming if you flip it the other way, it's the same results. This is the 670. That's actually really nice colors, man. I like that 670. 670, I might throw that on Wolf. Throw that on Silver Wolf or something. But this merge, this goofy. You know what's weird? Hold on. This thing is tall. Like, I haven't seen any good uses for it, but some people will probably figure something out. You wear the rubber out enough and start unlocking the little thing in the middle. It's pretty much just like a spike slash ball, but the movement is just so weird, you know what I mean? I've seen it, like, I'm just saying, I'm going based off of me seeing it in action. It was very weird movement. Not necessarily good or bad. It just was like, all right, this blade exists. It exists. Like, what do you want me to tell you? It exists. Let's go down the line, man. Let's keep it going. Let's see. Let's get this one out the way. Let's get this guy out the way. You know what I mean? Let's get onto it. Pegasus Blast. Pegasus Blast. Is that right? Pegasus Blast Assault Turbo. Comes with a really nice launcher, so now I'll have 2. I'm actually just doing... I don't need to open this, to be honest with you. I'm only doing it for the video. But it's like, I kind of just want a second Pegasus just to have on hand. Because, I like using it. And then having a second Assault is not bad. The way I have 2 wheels. I have 2 wheel bits. Excuse me, assist blades. Excuse me on that. 2 wheel assist blades. So it's nice to kind of like just have multiples just for future usage. Yeah, there it is, man. There goes that code. Come on, bro. Don't ever say. Don't ever say it. Don't ever say it. This is just me. If I'm participating somewhere, I'm gonna help people. Some of y'all moochers. Let's be honest. Not in a bad way. If you mooch, that's what you do. But just learn from, whatever. But just understand, for people who are less fortunate that need the codes, and also people I know in person who are less inclined to do things for themselves, I just like helping out. Not all the time, but just, when I can. But yeah, I already gave the code away. I was like, where's the thing at? Oh, this is the worst. Hold on. This is the worst. Like, at least wrap it. Like, look at this shit. Who does this? Who wraps it like this? Who puts it in the box like this? I'm not even gonna open that shit. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, who does this shit? Like, instead of coiling the whole ripcord, the long winder, they're like, hey, let's Let's make it in a Z shape, like a question mark. Let's make it a question mark shape. The fuck is this? Hold on, I'm trying to cut this. The fuck, there we go. Who does that? All right, come on. Let's get focused real quick. Gotta get through these, man. All right, like I said, get that tape out of here. Ooh. All right, here we go. But yeah, who do like? Come on, bro. Look at this question mark looking. This question mark looking winder. This shit look like the what's that? The Nile River, the Euphrates, the Tigris River, or some shit. Shit look like some geography map shit. Like, what are we doing? So yeah, I guess the other. Excuse me, I gotta throw this away. The other, whatever these are called, the chip opener things. Now, I guess I'll show you how it works, but I didn't realize it did come with Pegasus Blast. But I realized it came with this because part of the third packaging, Turbo is already a ratchet slash bit hybrid. So hopefully we get more of those bit ratchet hybrids because Turbo is kind of fun, even though you're standing at like 90 millimeters ish tall. You know, when you use it, um, it seems it's just fun. It's just fun. Look out in the future vlog. My friend Gameblade will be dissecting a turbo. I mean, someone already did, I'm sure, but just like filming it was fun. I think I sent him the thing. Hold on, let me toss this. All right, so if I remember correctly, pretty much you can go. I believe you can go down here. Yeah, so you can go down to the bottom and just twist. So it has these three prongs. For those that don't know, aren't aware of CX that well, when you get Pegasus Blast, or if you get the new set for Shark Scale, I believe that's what it was, you'll get the white one. So yeah, this will turn around and it basically twists it out of place, and you can pretty much just disassemble from there. I mean, you don't have to. You could just use your fingers. Like I use my thumbs, kind of just, you know. But some people, if you want to like keep your chip in good condition or something, there we go. There goes Assault. Salt blade is a little interesting. Rotate it, it's going to be the same thing. Tri pattern. Tri pattern. There goes the Blast blade. Blast blade is actually beautiful. Excuse me. Let me do this. Yeah, there goes the Pegasus Blast. Pegasus being the chip, Blast being the blade, Assault being the assist blade, and then Turbo, which is just a combination of a damn near like a 2 ratchet. It's damn near like a 2 whatever with the bit. So it's like a 280 mixed with a bit. A nasty like a Supreme SL. Some shit, you know? Here, you see these little prongs here? At some point these activate. And then you get, well, something like that. There goes Pegasus Blast, yo. There it is. I'm gonna leave this funky joint the way it is, bro. Hold on, like, what is this? Science purposes. It looks like a damn, like, look like you put it in your ear, like it's a headset, doing an arena concert or something. It just looked wild. But I'm gonna stash this. Oh, you know what? I forgot I had more blades to open. But there's wait, there's more. Like that's really what's going on here. There's more. I literally had these. Like I'm happy I stashed that because I have more stashed on the side. So I guess I won't open Silver Wolf. I will give it away, but I do have some other stuff to open now that I think about it. So let me get this prepared on the side because this is gonna be fun opening those. All right, hold on. Cool. Let's get that prepared for later. All right. Now, let's start here real quick. Let's get the, nope, let's not do the let's not do the handle. Let's go 1, 2, 3. We'll try Sarah press. We're doing all the hitters first, man. Getting that tricera press in. So now we get an extra bounce spike in the mix. We got an extra bounce spike in the mix now. This is pretty much like, I don't know if you guys realize, this is also my very last package opening. Because I'm not ordering no more. This, like, I don't know if that made sense to you guys, but, you know, literally like the Nightmail set and then Tricera Press, Golem Rock, Tyranno Beat, the Vortex you see right there, the extra 360, things like that I got from Base and Bricks. That was literally my very last order that I put in for Beyblades. I won't buy, like, I retired from buying Beyblades. Can't keep doing this. Let me put the little shout out to my friend Mars. Mars said that this is the bitch tool. So if you can't open it by yourself, use the bitch tool. It's fine. You know, no shade, no shade. It's mainly for kids, right? Get that thumb power and pause. All right, check that out, man. Scan the code, man. It's there for you. It's there for a reason. I do this for a reason. I don't care about the likes, man. We just want to, I'm over here just showing off my goods, so why not share it with the community, right? This is me sharing. This is what it look like. Hope you enjoy. All right. Oh, almost threw me off right there. All right. This M85 is fun though. Like I do like using M85. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really interesting ratchet. Adds a little weight, but you're just so high that it's like, what's the point? Yeah. All right. Get to it. Straight to it. Like I said, guys, this is the way I open things. I don't recommend it for anyone. I've cut myself. I don't know if I cut myself on live stream. I think I did. That was fun. I was like, oh, I'm bleeding. Hey, not everyone bleeds well. Tricera press, man. This is one of my favorite blades. I really like using Tricera press. It's really hefty. Really hefty Tricera press. It's nice to have spares, I guess, right? Now I got multiple bounce spikes. I got a second M85. That's fun. Second M85. I knew I was gonna like Tricera press and Golem Rock. So I'm sure I'm gonna like these builds. So rare. So yeah. Put on the, that's fine. Put on the metal. Gotta line it up in the middle. We got bounce spike. Apparently my other olive green bounce spike, it's like you know how this one has a lot of space? The other one's a little more like this. Like very like more closer. I don't know why it's like that. Someone told me it might be broken, it might be good or not. It may or may not be good anymore or not. Like, man, it's fine. Like I'm gonna just live with it the way it is. All right, Golem Rock. Everyone's favorite 160, and people who love Underneedle, but more importantly, people who love Golem Rock. These are like 3 solid pieces when you think about it. Really solid pieces to have. Golem Rock is such a good blade. 160 is one of my favorite bits just in general. And then yeah, Underneedle. I believe who was I wasn't speaking to them, but they recently were speaking about, shout out to my guy Junester, man. He was talking about he loves using Underneedle, if I remember correctly. And I believe he threw Underneedle on Shark Scale, if not something else that was new. I can't remember. I'm assuming it was Shark Scale, if not Samurai Caliber. But he was using Underneedle on that. So there's a lot of different usages for that. The same way there's a lot of different usages for this code here. So good luck, guys. Excuse me. Good luck with that. Shout out to the Junester. Junester, we had a Labubu open. This guy won both. We had 2 tournaments back to back same day. This guy won both. I was like, yo, he's killing it. Fuck. And then the little doggy came out to say hi. And that was a nice treat. All right, let me put this to the side real quick. I don't know. I don't remember if that vlog is up. Did I put that up? I might have put the highlights up. For those that are wondering about my future vlogs, anything I participate in is coming out about a month apart from each other, if I remember correctly. About a month. So if you're looking out for new content, at least for like Beyblade vlog stuff, you have to wait like once a month for each one. So everything that I participated in as far back as like tabletop village meetups till now, a lot of that stuff is getting pushed far ahead into the future. Like some of the stuff I'm scheduling out now is like coming out in 2027. That's like recent events, recent, just hangouts and whatever. All of that is like future observation, if you will. But I'm trying to get a little more of my Tacoma meets going on. More Tacoma meetups, I'm not a Tacoma person, but I coordinated a lot with those people. Feel me? Shout out to my guy Tay Boogie 253 and my guy JJ Wonder. Come on, man. Golem Rock. Golem Rock. Somebody was showing me it might have been my guy Tempest. He might have been showing me the original Golem Rock, which was from Metal Fight, to my understanding. Forgot what the dude was called, but yeah, it's nice to have more Golem Rocks because I've been using mine a lot. Hopefully that 160 isn't their loose thing. Well, it'd be worse if this thing is loose. Yeah. There goes the beautiful creamsicle, as Mars calls it, creamsicle 160. On this under needle. And toss this plastic. Under needle. Yep. Straight up Neapolitan. Not quite, but yeah. The lime under needle, orange and white, 160, and then Golem Rock just being Golem. One of my favorite blades to use. I just really like using Golem. I'm happy that I had multiples, so that way, because I was worried about breaking it. I've seen people breaking Golem Rock somehow, and Silverwolf. Silverwolf makes sense, but I was like, bro, how are y'all? Like, shout out to Simon, man. Guy Simon's been breaking a lot of blades. I don't know how he's doing it. Just going overpowered, man. Going overpowered. Now this is like a little open. I took it out the baggie because I want to save the baggie. This is a little open thing, but because of that, let me know if this code works or not. If it doesn't work, there's nothing I can really do for you. There's nothing I can tell you. If it don't work, it don't work. But good luck to those that are using this. Am I doing that right? Too much lighting, too much glare. Hold on. Well, let's try to go down here. There we go. Hopefully that's better. But yeah. Let's see. This piece of tape. Is that what that is? Yeah. Yeah, trying to get those Tacoma meetups going a little more. If time permits, if we're able to get people going a little more down there, all the regions, get it cracking everywhere. I might have to message my guy, just like, hey man, I'm gonna just be like, I'm planning to retire. We gotta do one more. Pause down there, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta get it right. All right, here we go. The black security bag. A lot of people's fingertips have been victims to these. Play it smart. Get a key. Use a blade. You'd be sitting there struggling with the black security bag. Non-terrible technology. Oh my god. I'm shouting out everybody in this video, but shout out to my guy Expo, aka Demonte. I gave him my last green Tyranno beat. Because I was like, which one do you want? The green one or the red one? I'll take the green one. And I gave him like a Phoenix one, but he didn't need it, so I gave him some other blades. I can't remember. But that's where I got this from, which I forgot about. This is where I had this a long time ago. I probably still have it somewhere. This 360. But I didn't realize it came with this stock build on this fucking Sprite Remix Baja Blast Mountain Dew looking Beyblade right here. We always call this the Mountain Dew Tyranno, that's what we call it. It really is though. On spike, green spike. So now I know where I got my green spike from and this ratchet because I have spares of these realistically. But now I know. Now I know where I got these from. Makes a lot of sense. All right. So let me just do this because the blades are out and the blade is out. So we got rubber, cell, and metal needle, correct? I'm gonna throw this on the side real quick because I just want to open real quick the vortex that I got. You know, it has a little hole, the air hole there. You just pop that out. Get that spare vortex. If you don't know, motion wise, it spins to the right. That's what makes vortex different than cyclone. For those wondering, motion wise, cyclone is facing the other way. You know, it's facing the other way, plain and simple. All right. And then while we're at it, I got this new handle. I mainly got it for the green rubber grips, but at the same time, the black handle. It's nice to have a spare black handle. You know, so I might just start mixing and matching. I'm gonna show you a couple combinations I got on the side real quick. Let me show you a few. Boom, it's just like that. I don't even think this comes with a code. Does it? I don't know. There's no codes. I don't see no codes up in here. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, if you can find it, you can find it. I don't see it though. But here's the point. I thought it was rubber. I guess it isn't. But the nice green handles here, green and black. Nice green and black joint. Put a little whatever on there. But check this out. This is something I did from one of the Barcelona launchers right here. You know what I'm saying? The Barcelona Buster, whatever, and like maybe the stadium. And then my friend Kogetsu, shout out Kogetsu, man. He gave me the little red rubber grips here. I just decided to put the navy. I forgot where I got the navy one from specifically. Probably from the white one. I could be wrong. And then it kind of matches with the navy right there. So this is one of my favorite just handles I put together. The other one that people seem to really like, let's pull this one out, is simply this one, just the white with the purple. I just took the purple on there and I took the white from something else, or unless it came with this, because I don't remember. But yeah, I put it on there. I actually left my launcher over at tabletop because what's his name, Cyrus, somebody took Cyrus's launcher, and I was like, hey man, just take this one. So I just left mine over there. You know, I don't need it, bruh. All right, here we go. I'm gonna stash this for now. All right, man, there it is, man. That's pretty much what I got. But the thing was, this is what I planned to open, all these. You know what I'm saying? Make sure all that's in the shot. All these right here. So we got Nightmail, 385 bounce spike, Talon Terra. I believe it's on the 160, the gold 160 ball. Tyranno Beat 770, Red Rush, Hell's Hammer. I put the 360 spare on there. Put the blue point. Shark Scale, 450 under flat. The red Tyranno Roar, 170 level. Hell's Brave, if not Brave Reaper. Excuse me. No, it's not Reaper because Reaper would be the 4. So it's Hell's Brave. If not Courage Hells, which is going to be kind of Courage Incendio. I guess that's what it would be for Hasbro. Anyway, that's on 360 gear flat. Correct? Samurai Caliber, which was 670 merge. Pegasus Blast Assault Turbo. Prop this guy up like that. Tricerapress M85 bounce spike. Golem Rock 160 underneedle. Tyranno Beat 360 spike, yeah. So I finally got my green Tyranno Beat. I'm really hyped about that. Now, oh, and we got the handle. Green handle. You know? Green handles. Now, boom, here we go. Y'all ain't ready for it. Trust me. Came this far into the video and the channel, you are not ready for this. Here we go. So you could find this at your everyday Target, if not Fred Meyer's. Boom. A red Dronzer. We're about to open that. But we're going to do this in reverse. I'm going to show you in reverse what we're going to open. So that's going to be last. Then the blue one. Then that European green one. We got to do it. Oh, you thought that was it. You thought that was it. Come on, man. You know I had to do it. Hold on. Let me find out. Let me see these real quick. Make sure I got the right ones. Yep, I got the right ones. Bam, like I said, in order. T-Rex, Mosasaurus. I've been sitting on those for a while. I forgot to do it in the last video, actually. And then I got to get the Spinosaurus and Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus, am I saying that correctly? Who gives a damn? It's getting open right now. There we go, man. Had to get my Jurassic World. Forgot I ordered these. Forgot I had them just laying on the side, so I get to finally open it. Because I kept telling people I finally need to open mine. And I didn't open it for the longest. So here we go. And if anyone knows that, oh, I'm over here cutting it. I forgot I could just let it rip. Forgot about that. If anyone knows the actual molds of Spinosaurus and Quetzalcoatlus, let me know. That'll help me remember things. All right, let's get the blades out. I bet I'm over here holding it close to the chest. There we go. Is this it? How do I get this out? Real. Thing's like attached. Oh, I see. At least makes life so much easier. I'm over here wrestling with tape. All right. Put that to the side. Let's see what we got in here. Because we got the orange winders, and I'm going to show you when I want to put the orange winders on. Hopefully I didn't dig too deep with the blade there. Let me flip this over real quick. 385, a cell for Spinosaurus. So let's do that. Now I got this purple cell. Boom. Spinosaurus looks like Tyrannosaurus. Could be wrong there. Spinosaurus 385. It's like a bronzish 385. Not really. It's like a shade of like rose gold almost ish on a purple cell. That looks beautiful actually. Got a lot of dinosaurs here. Dinosaur representation here. Strong. Oh shit. Put this on the side real quick. There we go. Get that right. There. Alright, and then here we have, it's like a clear 455 on orange dot. Pretty good. Quetzalcoatlus. I don't know what the mold is for that. It's not Quetzalcoatl, which is like the bird slash dragon. Even though that is a bird dinosaur. But yeah, there they are. Now let's move on to the next one. Let it rip right here, right? Let's do this right. Push this up. Oh. Actually, if we do this, it'll be easier. Cut through the bottom here. Can I get through there? Might have to yank it up a bit. Alright. Doesn't need to be this much of a struggle. Alright, here we go. T-Rex and Mosasaurus. And before I carry on with that, 1 second. Alright, here we go. Before I carry on with that, I do want to show off the Jurassic World winders, because I'm going to try to install, or just ask somebody to help me with that, the winders to my Chimera grip. So I have my Chimera grip right here, green, blue, and orange with the Reptar. Shout out to my guy, your boy, for hooking me up with this. I had to get the Ant King on there. Yeah, I put the orange in there, Jurassic World. Got to do it. But I also have the 1 second. Sometimes I put the orange grips on this. Might have to get a second pair, and I will put Jurassic right there. So I might just run orange grips on my Chimera, because that blue one, that blue winder, excuse me, the blue entry launcher that you see there is compromised. Like, I tried to spin it and then it didn't work for me. So yeah, someone was saying that they're just gonna help me look for the kit to buy, so I can just unscrew it. It's gonna be a multi-purpose kit. That's always good. All right, here we go. Did I cut it? Oh, it's just stuck. All right, here we go. Looks like T-Rex is on 180 gear ball. Mosasaurus is on 960 Unite, so I get that blue Unite. Raw and uncut. Ooh, that 180. With the gray gear ball. Like pewter. Pewter. This is pretty much Tyranno beat. This is pretty much Tyranno beat. That's crazy. On a 180. Sheesh. And it's Hasbro. Hasbro 180. I think it's cream. With gray. Interesting. Yeah, man. Mosasaurus. 180 gear ball. Now this is what I've been waiting on. That blue. Blue 960. With the Unite. Come on now. Good to me. On Unite. I don't know what this shape is supposed to be. Like I said, if you guys know what the molds are, let me know what the molds are. I need to know myself. Let's move these down a notch. No, we'll get into the Drownzers. I'll end it right here with the Drownzers. Yeah, I got these Jurassic World entries. Keep these on the side real quick. Hold on. I gotta get my recycle pile going. All right, let's get situated here. We're all in the shot still? Yep. There we go. Let's start with the green one. This is the one I'm gonna be using. Gotta start flexing on them with this. If anything, I'll throw it on the chain. I might not even run it. Let's be honest, I might not run it. I'm just leaving this on the chain here. It's funny, I was at the bus stop and this bum walked up to me asking all these questions, like, where you get these Jordans from? I was like, I don't even remember if it was online or in person. He's like, well, which one was it? I was like, I don't fucking remember. And he's like, oh, what's that chain? What's that on the chain? I said, it's a Beyblade. He's like, why don't you get a real chain? Part of me was about to just sock the shit out of him, like, fuck is your chain at? And then I was about to sock shit out of him, steal his dog. But no, it didn't play out that way. He was asking me all these questions. I was like, I don't got time to explain to you that I Beyblade. You think I got time to talk about that shit? Hold on, man. Let me cut this tape. Yeah, this is literally. I was leaving. Where's I going? Going back home. I was just going back home from one of the meetups. Yeah, it's like that. I might just throw the green on the chain. All right. Oh, you got to put the stickers on it. Do I want to do that right now? Ugh, do I got time? I mean, we might. Let's see what I can do. It only seems like there's a few stickers on here. Guys, like I said, I don't recommend doing this. But hey, man, you got a green taper. All right. Stickers are slightly different. Let's figure this out. This one has the hook. Nope, that ain't it. There it is. All right, man. I'm going to assemble the green one. For sure. But now my chain, I had the still have it right there. It's the Barcelona Drawn Buster. I had to get that one. I was rocking blue that day, so I was like, ooh, get right with this. Let's see. Is that it? Did I switch the hands too fast? Hold on. Alright, this ain't it. Hold on 1 second. Come on, bro. I gotta figure this out. Thing has a little dip. I see it. I had it right. I was saying my fingers begin too big for this. Pause. Come on. I'm trying to rip it. You only get one green. I technically have 3 of them. But this is the one I decided to open out the box. I get it right? Did I do it right? Was I on camera the whole time? I'm over here panicking. I'm over here panicking, guys. I'm not. You see these ones? The ones and the 3? I don't know if I'm doing that. Too small, man. I'm not doing that. That's what I'm saying. I don't need all the stickers, man. Like, that's how you know it's a kid's game, because it's like it's a kid's toy. Because how? There's no way I can get them stickers out unless I use like tweezers. I had the same, bro. If you get the Drasil, the Karatomi Drasil, so many stickers, man. Like, we love Drasil, but god damn, you got us out here struggling. All right, here we go. Good concentration. It's as good as I'm gonna get it. Get the colorways on this, man. Stop playing with me. All right, here we go. All right. Come on, man. Tell me that ain't fire. Tell me that's not fresh, man. The green Dronzer, you don't see that every day. You don't see that shit every day. All right, here we go. Like I said, that's the only one I'm gonna put the stickers on. The other ones, I might do it later. But for now, it's like this. Comes with a 380 taper. You get a green taper, guys. 380. All green 380 with a green taper. There it is. Green Dronzer. I don't even want to use this thing, to be honest. Like I said, throw it on the chain, call it a day. But yeah, we're pretty much close to the end here. Let's crack open the X over the blue joint. You know, my bad. Keeping camera here. The classic blue, navy blue. Do this right. Shout out to everyone that came in to the stream, man, the live stream here. Winding down here, getting towards the end. I mean, my bad. I said the live stream. I said the fucking recording. The fucking recording here. Oh, entry launcher came out. Oh, let me toss this. Trying to keep all my stuff in order. All right. Here we go. Keep all of these in order. All right. I've been standing here for a minute. Am I going to be dedicated and do... You know what? Hold on. This is the last package opening. Therefore, I must put the stickers. I do this because I love y'all. So now I got to do it. Crazy. All right. Lock in for this. Blue taper almost came out. Small garbage bag over here dropping. Come on, everything got to coordinate. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Look at the thing. That's not how you want to do it. You want to do it this way. All right. Let's get right. That's why the green mixes so well, because the background for the Dronzer sticker is green as well. So the green Dronzer blade actually meshes really well. Just looks wise. You know, like I said, it's the last package opening, so I got to do right by Dronzer. We are currently in the land of the Dronzers. You know what it is? That's the crib. Gotta do it. Yeah, Dronzer was always my favorite blade as a kid. It's the only one I used during the plastics era. Only one. And then when I watched the show, you know, I'm not saying I didn't care much for Kai, but it's like, I mean, because he used Dronzer, I guess he was my favorite character. I didn't really watch the show that much, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm not doing those small yellow ones. We're just gonna do the Dronzer S stickers. Let's get this right. There it is. Hold on, man. So we gotta do it. Yep. Probably as good as I'm gonna get it. There goes Dronzer S. Not doing the yellow. Got time for that. On this blue, navy blue, 380. Yo, hold on. Navy blue 380. And a navy blue taper. Navy blue taper. I've been standing up here for a minute, y'all, man. I got out of work just to do this. I'm tired. All right, here we go. We're going to end it on the red one. Like I say, if you're living in America, you can find us at damn near any Fred Meyer Target. Because, you know, if you saw my vlog, I went around, you know, most places just looking. Went to like Renton, Bellevue, Factoria, Tukwila. I was just going around looking for Dronzers. People were like, do you need that many? I was like, I really don't. I just did it just to do it. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't do reasonable shit. Well, that's not true. All right, let's get all the trash out here. Get the entry launcher out. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna toss all this on the side. Like I said, I got the recycle pile on the side. You know, I'm trying to stay organized. Give me a second. All right, there it is, man. Let's get to it. My second or third red bronzer in general. Like I said, I have a bunch of these boxes, just all in box. I have a couple blue ones in box. I got like 3 green ones. I opened one of the green ones, so I have 2 green ones still in box, if that makes sense. And red ones, I had like the vlog. I don't know how many I found. About 8. Opened one of them already. I think I opened one. Yeah, because I've been using it. But yep, let's get this situated. Boom, just like this. We got it down now. We got to figure it out now. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. Slow and steady. Get carried away, man. It's the finish line. Don't ever get carried away at the finish line. Oh, as soon as I said it, seems like I sweated. If you know, you know. As soon as I said it, seems like I sweated. Finish the lyrics, man. All right, we go. On steady. Uh-huh. Yep. There we have it, man. Red bronzer to finish everything off. All right. There it is, y'all. I'm gonna end it right there. Standing up the whole recording. One take Jake. Red 380. Red taper. I got multiple red tapers now. There it is, bro. You got all of it right here. Final package opening ever for Beyblade. I'm not ordering no more. I ain't opening no more packages. If I get anything new in the future, I'm probably giving it to someone as a gift. Like, hey man, it looks like you need some new blades. There it is right there. Now you have new blades. But as far as like, this is just for me. All this is for me to use, if not just show off. So that's just my final package opening. I will say, man, this isn't necessarily goodbye to the Beyblade community. Um, but I will say I did retire from purchases. So because I retired from purchases, um, I want to thank you guys for viewing these package openings, just all the content I've done in general. Stay tuned in the future, like more of the stuff that came out or more of the stuff that we did historically will be showing up month after month. Kind of just like some backlog stuff, just to highlight this era of time. So pay attention to the dates on the titles of the videos and stuff like that. Just pay attention to all the details because it's a lot of the documentation of things that have happened in the past. So just be careful when you're going through stuff. Don't think that it's like happening recently or happening in the present. Just be mindful of like what I'm a post. But anyway, final package opening video. I'm retiring from buying and purchasing them. I bought some metal fight stuff to use in tournaments. I bought plastics to use. And this is like where the X collection ends for me, unless someone gets me stuff, but I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just using what I got. This is what's left, all right? Hey, man, can't say it enough. I'm running out of time here, more or less, because I don't know if the video is going to save or not. Hopefully it does. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.